Record to the cloud. We are recording. It is February 20th, 2019, team meeting before the March Madness push. It's about to go down. So I'm really excited for tonight's agenda. We got a lot of really good things on we're going to be talking about tonight. But just like tradition prevails, what's hot would appreciate. Let's go around the horn real quick. Let's see what's hot and happening in everybody's lives. So let's start in virtual land first. So let's go to Lindsay, and then we'll go to Alex, then we'll go to Kiki, and then we'll go over to Steven, Josh, Sierra, and then I'll take over. So what's hot would appreciate? Let's try to keep it under 10 seconds.
What's hot? My exams are hot. What I appreciate, my friends. I don't know.
Neil, I love it. Alex, Kiki, Steven, what's hot would appreciate?
What's hot is that I'm already done with 2 of my midterm exams. And what do I appreciate is teachers and study guides.
Heck yeah, man. Good job getting that done. That's exciting. Kiki, Steven, Josh.
What's hot is the weather, and I'm really appreciating it. And what I appreciate, the weather in school and this job and everything else.
Yeah, I'll tell you, it is beautiful. I agree. And I appreciate this job too. I'm going to talk about that. Love that. We'll go Steven, Josh, Sierra, and then we'll go from there.
It's hot. Gearing up this push. And
What was that?
so what's hot is I'm just kind of gearing up for the push.
Gearing up for the push.
I appreciate getting to talk about the push as well.
Very cool. Josh, Sierra.
I appreciate got to watch Colin Sell yesterday, and it was just cool to watch how service event is like structured and laid out. What's hot? Even talking soon, and working farmers market this weekend.
Very exciting. It's kind of cool when you open up the opportunities where you could stand at a booth and people come up and you could be good enough to sell them Cutco, increasing skill sets. Sierra, take us home. What's hot we appreciate?
Yeah, what's hot? Just the weather, warm out, and what I appreciate just having the opportunity.
Yeah, he's great. Dylan is great. I agree. I love having Dylan around. And Sierra has said out of everything in life that she could appreciate, she appreciates Dylan.
Nice.
Dylan, what's hot? What do you appreciate? Anything in life?
I just hired my second assistant, Jack, who's over here in the other room doing some work for me right now. So Jack's
Yeah, Jack. Hey, Jack. Can Jack come out and play? You guys probably don't know that reference. Old school Robin Williams movie. But anyway, so you appreciate your 2 assistants. Good. And that's hot. And what do you appreciate?
Yeah.
Same thing. All right, deal. So I'm pretty excited. Right now we have a lot of really cool things. What's hot is I had a conversation with Scott Dennis on Friday about what it's going to take to get promoted to become a division manager and taking over the Florida Gulf Division. So that's pretty hot. And what it's going to take is us as a local office performing, and our branch as a new office is going out to perform. So if our new offices can average about 75,000 each new offices, and then if our office could just do what we've done for the last 2 years and just replicate it, yours truly will position himself to get a promotion come fall, which is pretty exciting. So pretty exciting stuff. I always like this quote here, just to kick off our meetings, because sales is hard. And the reason why it's hard is because it challenges emotions, and we a lot of times don't challenge those emotions. So when we begin to do so, it makes it feel challenging. So that's why sales is hard. We have to handle rejection. We have to handle temptation. We have to handle the low energy. So that's essentially what makes it tough. So Jim Rohn puts it so eloquent, where it's like, well, how do people become a success? Is they just simply do the small things that other people don't feel like doing. It's not the big stuff. It's the small stuff. It's the 5 phone calls when you didn't feel like doing it. It's the, reaching out to your coach and asking for help when you didn't feel like doing it. It's waking up early when you didn't feel like doing it. It's hopping on a Zoom session to learn something new when you didn't feel like doing it. It's those small, simple actions daily that really make the big difference. And we're always going to have problems come up. There's always going to be challenges that come up. It's just, how do we respond? And the quicker we could respond, the faster we could recover, the faster we're going to be able to see a level of success. Because the fact is the problem's not going to go anywhere. It's just we're either going to accept it or we're just going to let time eventually fade, and then we'll move past it. So I highly encourage you guys to be in control. That's what I love about Cutco. That's what I love about being a business owner and entrepreneur is I am in control. And there's some people that are in control of their success and want to give the recognition and the shout outs to them. Amanda's sick with a fever right now, but I want to give her a shout out. One of the top 15 assistant managers in the region last week. So assistant managers sell too. It's really important to keep that in mind. So around running the office with me, still getting over $750 for the week to get on the newsletter. So being the number one assistant manager we had last week. Shout out to Dylan Fitz getting over $3,400 last week. Another shout out to Trevante, back on the newsletter, over $2,700 last week. So good job, Josh, working with Trey and getting him into the groove, which is exciting. And also Rookie, we'll give the credit to Kiki since Tori's in class right now, and she'll be watching this recording. So thank you, Kiki, for recommending one of her classmates over at the University of Tampa. Victoria, over her first $1,000, hitting her first promotion, her first 2 days on the job, which is pretty exciting. And we also had Caroline just started this week as well. She's over just right at $500 already. She just started on Monday. So it's kind of cool to see Kiki spreading her influence and helping some friends out. We'll talk about that shortly. I want to give a shout out to Dylan Fitz. 50 weeks in a row now. 50 weeks in a row, over $1,000. 2 more weeks and he'll officially hit 1 year of over $1,000 in sales, which is really exciting. And I also want to give a shout out to Alex for also having 2 friends launched and being one of the top team builders in the country. You have your friend Anthony Soto is doing training right now. And he will be your 3rd friend, which is exciting. So we appreciate you guys helping us build the team. I had a few thoughts today that I want to start off with. And the thoughts are really simple. I've intentionally surrounded myself around really great people. And, if you haven't wrote this down, if this is written down somewhere, circle of influence. I want you to write this down, circle of influence. You should have 3 different types of people that you associate with in your circle of influence. And what I mean by a circle of influence is a group of people that you surround yourself around that you intentionally pick to influence your way of thinking. That's what it is. Now, my dad, I love my dad, but my dad is not in my circle of influence because my dad would not be in a position right now to help me think the way I need to think to help me achieve the goals that I want to achieve. So not that my dad's a bad person. My dad's one of the most ambitious people you ever meet. He's actually coming down to Florida next week. I'm going to hang out with Pops. It's going to be exciting. Him and his girlfriend, it's going to be a great time. But my dad is not in my sphere of influence because he got me to a certain point in life and he did his job, but now it's a matter of finding other people who have what I want. That's the people above me. Then there's people on the same level of me. That's called running mates. The running mates alongside of me who are chasing after the same goals that I want. So there's people above me who have what I want. Then there's people running alongside of me who are chasing down the goals that I'm after. Then there's people below me. The people below me are the ones that are trying to achieve the goals that I've already accomplished. And I want to Sherpa them or support them in helping them achieve the goals that I've already accomplished. I intentionally choose who's going to influence me. And here's what's interesting. I wanted to get better at money. So what did I do? I sought out people that are better than me at money. I became friends with them and I started learning from them. I wanted to get better at giving gratitude. I sought out people who were really good at giving gratitude so I could write some thank you notes. And it was really cool. You know, some of you guys received some of those and been on the receiving end of that, which is cool because it makes me feel good to give thanks because sometimes I don't show it in the ways that I'd really love to be able to show it. I want it to be received. Did you guys get the pictures? Cool, right? You didn't think so? I thought it was cool. I think it's cool. But I love that. I love that. And here's what's interesting. Ready? Here's what's interesting. Some of you guys may have seen I just put this post out. Already has 20-something shares. and a bunch of comments, which is pretty sweet. So if you haven't shared it yet, you really want to. But here's what's cool. Ready? These are all vector trained people who went through our Cutco through college program. Who are my sphere of influence? Check it out. Kathy Christian, she's one of my running mates. Ready? Janine Grant, she's one of my running mates. John Israel, one of my running mates. Well, he's actually more of an influencer because he's the one guiding me on this thank you gratitude journey that I'm on. Rachel Richards, she's one of my higher level influencers when it comes to money, but then I'm her running mate when it comes to building a brand and developing young people. It's really interesting to see what Cutco and Vector is a breeding ground for. You're talking about there's over 20 best-selling authors in Cutco right now or have graduated from the Cutco through college experience. These are just the books that I have. So my thoughts for you today is that you're in the right place, but you want to find the people in this right place that can help you achieve the goals that you want to achieve. So right now, I want you to take out your pen and paper, and I want you to really answer this question. What do I want? And who has what I want? Who has what I want? Because some of these people in these books might have what you want, and I can connect you to any one of them. They're Cutco alum. They got your back. Who has what you want? What do you want? And who has what you want? If you want to be healthy and fit, awesome. Kathy Christian runs a program called Elevated Fitness and Nutrition. She can help you get healthy and fit. You want to get better at money? Rachel Richard has a whole community called Money Honeys, helping millennials become wealthy. If you want to become more conscious and more calm, Janine Grant has 2 guided journals. One is called Allowance and one is called I Am. Fantastic. You have my Grab Your Thoughts journal in there for helping with mental clarity and focus. You want to get better at sales? John Berghoff, Cutting Edge Sales Tools. The front cover of that book has a Cutco knife on it. So whatever you want to get better at, you want to get better at gifting? John Rulin, Giftology. You want to get better at giving thanks? John Israel. I mean, the answers are in Cutco, but we got to position ourselves to reach out to them. Ask them for support. Follow them. Join their communities. And here's what's awesome. Our local community here at Cutco, here at the Clearwater Game Changers organization, we are doing a fantastic job. I know we didn't get off to the fastest start that we wanted. We did about 53 grand for January, but check it out. We're already at 96 grand. We've already almost sold what we did in January, and it's only February 20th. So that's kind of cool, right? We still have the rest of this month. Now, granted, it's a short month. We got 8 days, but we're going to sell more in a short month in February than we did in January. That's called recovery. So kudos to all of you for stepping up and really doing a great job. We provided 21 jobs so far before this week. We fed over 775 people locally so far. We got some work to do on the meals where we're trying to forge some partnerships around the country. So if you talk to customers who would be down to host a feeding frenzy so we can reach that 100,000 milestone, we got 26,000 meals to go to hit our 100,000 milestone. So it's going to be exciting to see how we finish that off. And finish off our spring with 50 jobs and 250,000 in sales and pace towards our $500,000 summer, $1.5 million district team, and 30 TLA management candidates come the fall. Do you know what it's going to look like when the Alex Bentley of the world, Alex is sitting here giving this talk right now at a team meeting where in 1 year from today, he's gearing up to open up his own headquarters as a branch intern? Like what? Think about it this way. Steven and Josh were not even born yet in the business 1 year ago today, and they're about to go open up their own office. Some of the people you recommend to the job, Josh was a name on a sheet of paper. Josh was a name on a sheet of paper. He wasn't even born yet.
I came from another sheet of paper.
He came from another sheet of paper.
From another one. And then another one.
How awesome is that if you really think about it? And because of that, that's how you're here, Lindsay. It's because Steven decided that he should recommend some people. That's so cool. I freaking love that. So how can we help you help us? Well, you got to, that means you're going to have to get promoted. You're going to have to work hard. You're going to have to make some money. You're going to have to help people get the job. So we talked about this last week. We talked about the week before. I'm going to talk about this every week. Why will we grow? Well, number one, senior leadership. Our top performers, they're homegrown. They're doing a great job. We have new development that are hungry to build. Shout out to Kiki, having 2 friends complete training this week. I'm going to ask Kiki in just a moment, for some best practices on how she did that. The increase in usage of social media is at an all-time high. You guys ready for a hot nugget?
Yeah.
You guys haven't heard this one yet. Ready? Amir Habash took 40 applications from Instagram this week. 40 from Instagram. Ready? He's Venmoing anybody who posts up and does the triple threat that you guys do. He's paying out to other people that will do the same thing. So say, like, for example, Kiki sends a message to Tori, and Tori says, yeah, I'll check out the job. Kiki says, hey, by the way, my manager is willing to pay you $5 if you share my post and post it on your Instagram feed. Would you be down to post it for $5? And they're like, yeah, I'll do it for $5. Boom. Then you send me their information, and I Venmo them $5 for advertising our post. He ended up paying something like $120, $5 each for each of these posts. Some people did it twice or whatever on different feeds. He got 40 applications from just people paying $5 per ad, just essentially just putting it out on their social media, spreading the word. Hot move. The increase of social media to create recruits and touches and advertising is at an all-time level I've ever even seen. So we're going to dabble with that here in the next upcoming weeks. It's going to be pretty cool. So increase of social media. So we just got to continue to get our brand, keep getting followers, keep getting friends, keep letting, just keep adding. People say, oh, well, social media is for my friends. No, it's not. Pick up the phone and call your friend. Take him out to lunch. That's what friends are for. Friends are not for social media. Know what social media is for? Being social. That's what it's for. You're in the business arena now. Be social. Don't stay private. It's social media for a reason. You have a brand, and your brand as a leader in our business is to spread that influence to the world. Especially if you eventually want to be an attorney or you eventually want to be a best-selling author, start your brand now. Your brand is you. Spread that influence to the world. Our recipe, consistency, 3 to 4 orders a week. 3 to 4 orders a week. That's really where we want to get to. Shout out to Tori for getting 3 orders for last week. Shout out to Trayvonte for getting over 3 orders last week. Send 50, add 50, set 5. What does that mean? Send 50 messages. Send 50 messages, whether it be to customers or to friends, to students. Add another 50 after you send 50 and set 5 people up for interviews or set 5 demos. You do that, man, that consistency is going to be great. That's our recipe. Win the day. I know Steven's going to talk a little bit about this. We have a March Madness push. You want to win the day during pushes. Not every day. But during pushes, you want to win the day during pushes. How do you win the day? You get 5 points. How do you get a point? Sell $500. Get 2 sponsors. So get 2 sponsors is 1 point. Sell $500, that's 1 point. And create 4 new demos. That's 2 points. So you create 5 points for the day. I don't care how you do it, just create 5 points. Our online sales and marketing team expansion is pretty exciting. Thanks especially to Kiki for expanding right now to California, which is exciting. And our coaching systems are in place. So what's important right now? Just be a person of your word. If you say you're going to add people on Facebook, check this out. We already have Amanda with 1,300 friends on Facebook that she could advertise to in a list. We have Josh with 803 people that he could advertise to and let them know that we exist. Stephen DeFala, 667 people organized that he could send messages to. Sierra Roll, over 600 people, and 662 people organized on a list that she can message. So I highly recommend you. Just add people. Own your word. Really get on this. If you want to get more information on this, let us know. The March Madness setup, we're going to talk about that today during session 2 and here in a little bit as well during session 1, and just get into the habit of daily rituals. I'll tell you, I'm curious. We've been talking about this for a couple weeks. Anybody create a daily ritual that you feel is worthy of sharing, that you feel, Mike, I know you've been talking about this for a couple of weeks about this daily ritual. Like, I do this every day. Like, this is my ritual. Like, my ritual I shared with you guys a couple of weeks, for the past couple of weeks, is I wake up, I drink my water, I go out and let Tommy out in the back, I jump on my trampoline, I do my deep breathing, I say my affirmations, and then I'll usually, depending on the day, I'll either go to my WhatsApp and start the business, I'll go to my social media, help my social media, or go to the gym and get my workout in. It just depends on the day. But I have my ritual, I have my routine to kind of prime myself for the day, or meditation. So depending on which of the mornings I do which. Has anyone established a ritual for your daily, like, come hell or high water, it doesn't matter, like, it's routine. It's like, just like your shoes untied, you tie your shoe. These are your daily rituals that are going to help you lead to some success. Steven's raising his hand. So Steven, why don't you talk to us?
For the longest time, my morning ritual was like kind of not a thing. So I'm implementing one thing at a time. So right now, drinking a glass of water has always been a ritual that I played football for 4 years. So it was like, I had to. So glass of water, and then I've been meditating for 10 minutes. Just those two I like have to get done.
Got to drink some water and have some level of stillness. Come hell or high water, I got to do that to start the day. It doesn't necessarily have to be morning ritual, just a daily ritual. Josh, you have your hand up? You have a thought on this?
Yeah, so after I'm up, I chug water also, and Steven and you both know, I'll just get a couple reps in on my base blocks, just to, like, wake my body up a little bit so I'm not just like groggy, and just write out my main outcomes for the day, and then like usually how you get the big three. And I don't meditate as consistently as I want to, but I'd probably say 3 out of 5 days of the week I'm on top of it. And I would just say journaling to, like I said, map out my main priorities for the day, but also all the negative, like, thoughts and emotions, just get them out on paper. So just, I think MLS says you just like objectify them, and you're not the thought, you're not the program, you're the person that's observing it, and just gives the powers or the thoughts like less power over you. And yeah, I also just say don't look at your phone right away. Give yourself some time so you're not just reacting to immediately to everything, and you feel like you're more in control in the morning, and it just trickles down the rest of the day.
So daily ritual, don't look at my phone right away. Daily ritual, drink water. Daily ritual, do some sort of physical activity with my body. Daily ritual, journal my outcomes that I want to get done for the day, and send that text to Mike and Jeff about what you want to get accomplished for the day, some level of accountability. These are great daily rituals. Fantastic daily rituals. If you guys didn't catch those daily rituals, I highly recommend that big 3. If you send me your big 3 outcomes for the day of like, hey, Mike, these are the 3 things I want to get done today. If you send that to me before 8 a.m., I'll coach you and support you in helping you get those 3 outcomes. And my staff has been doing that and getting that level of influence and support, encouragement before the day starts, because I'm usually up 5:30, but no later than 6 typically. And I'd love to support you guys on that growth journey. Alex, you have your hand up? I'd love to hear from you, bud.
One of the graduate assistants here, she has a dog named Bo. And so every night for about the past week or 2, I'll take him out for a walk around the whole campus. And then we, come back and we'll play with him for a little, and then he'll go inside. So we've been doing that every night. Usually me and my other friend.
Daily ritual. I love it. Walking a dog, some camaraderie, and a little bit of motion. I like it. So just something to think about, get into a ritual. I love a big 3 to start the day. So it gives you an opportunity to check those off the list so you feel accomplished throughout the day. I want to go ahead and just take a moment and give a couple of reminders for you. We have this region scholarship right now in the runnings, and how it works is because one of you asked me, how do you compete for the scholarship? You got to get 3 students, 3 reps to complete training, 3 of your friends. Once you get 3 friends to complete training, then you become eligible. So what does it say? 3 qualified PRs for the campaign to become eligible. So 3 qualified PRs. And once you get 3 qualified PRs to start selling Cutco, and you can compete. So it's pretty simple. So we have a couple of people that are positioning themselves to compete for this. And then this one is based on sales. So once you have a couple of friends that get over $1,000, you get the Yeti, You get the shopping sprees, the signature experience, the travel voucher, which is pretty awesome. And this is our 2019 team building standings, so that way you know where we're at right now. So Kiki, it's pretty exciting. We have your first one, Victoria over a grand, and as soon as Caroline or Danielle get over a grand, then boom, you get a Yeti, and you'll just let me know what color you want. Alex already has his. Steven has his. A little premature, but we got it. Which is pretty exciting. And here's what's kind of cool. It was last year though. Here's what's kind of cool. You guys and your reps and your friends are competing in the brackets. This starts Tuesday, March 5th. So you and your friends compete in our local March Madness, and I'll put your name next to your friend's name, and that's how we figure out the brackets. That's how we figure out who's going to be winning this. And Kiki officially is in the lead right now. You already won this first level, which is either 10 peelers, $150 in Cutco, a $50 dinner gift card, or $50 donation to favorite charity. Now, we're not going to stop yet because the contest isn't done, but which is pretty cool. By the way, if the contest was over right now, which one of those items would you want? The 10 peelers, the $150 in Cutco gift card, or the donation?
Probably the $50 gift card.
Nice. Where are you going?
Like Carrabba's or something.
$50 to Carrabba's. All right. Sounds good. But it's not over yet. These are the standings as of right now of those who've completed training. So you definitely want to get your friends on board and let them know, spread the word. This is only until March 15th. So a couple more weeks left of this contest. Now, this level is based on sales, and I'll be sure to start adding up and tallying up the sales totals during the next week, especially as we start gearing up for the push. So help us build our team and win a bunch of free stuff just for doing the job. So how do you help us build the team? It's real simple. Just put something like this right here, like new year, new job. Like it's February now, so maybe you won't say new year, new job anymore. Maybe you change up the verbiage a little bit. If you want to keep it the same, it's fine. Send a photo of the paycheck wall. This right here, I know Alex is getting some traction with this. That's how he has his friend in training right now, going through the videos. Paid internship opportunity. Why? Because I'm paying Alex $10 an hour to simply send messages and add people, and it's working. I know Kiki's not even getting paid an hourly. She's just doing this because she's doing it on her own time. Might be worth having the combo about getting actual paid hourly for this. So Alex, why don't you tell us real quick, how is this going about? Like, what are you sending to these people, and how are you adding people? How's that working real quick? Why don't you give a plug on that?
So, like, the set message that you gave us to send to them, like, most of the time they're either going to say that they're interested or that they're like, okay, thank you. But then, like, you gave us, like, a list of those, like, messages to send back to them, the responses that would be key to, like, what they said. And I feel like they really do work because a lot of the time, every 50 I send, I feel like I can get like easily 3 to 4 that are interested.
This is what Alex is referencing. So we essentially have a template of pretty much anything they say. If someone says, what's the job, or what's the name of the product, where you guys located, or pretty much has everything there, just like if a customer asks you something, so you don't really have to think or make anything up. It really makes it simple. So if you're interested in getting that template, let me know and I'll send that over to you. So I love that, Alex, and it seems to be working and working in your favor, and we definitely appreciate that. So kudos to you there. We also have, some people helping on campus. I know Steven went out to SBC this week. I know Brenda and Sierra went out to SBC. So if you want to pass out some cards or flyers, let us know. We definitely would appreciate spreading the word that way. And of course, this message here, Kiki, you sent me a screenshot of you sending this message, to a couple of your friends. How is this work? Like, are you targeting certain people, or are you just mass messaging, or how's that working? Because you have now 3 friends, and then you have 2 more that are in training this weekend. So you're about to have 5 friends that are on the team, and none of them live here. So talk to us about this. Are you targeting certain people, or are you just putting posts out, or are you sending direct messages, or how's this working?
I'm kind of just going through my Instagram, kind of looking at people I went to high school with, or I was in a lot of organizations in high school too. So I'm kind of just going through there and seeing who would be like, who's responsible and who's good at multitasking and stuff like that. and then just sending them the Instagram message, that like the template, and kind of just like revising it to them, and then just sending it to them, and then really emphasizing the flexible job skills because most of them are in college. So that's the thing.
So emphasize the flexibility, send the message. So you're kind of picking out some people. So that's kind of working in Kiki's favor where she's picking out some people, which is great. So Alex is taking more of the atomic bomb approach. Let me just message everyone. And Kiki's taking more of the sniper approach. Let me just try to snipe some people out. Both approaches work. Both are fantastic. I like the atomic bomb approach personally just because it reaches more people. And then if they are not looking, maybe they know other people that are. And that's even in one of the templates that if they're not interested, it says, hey, no sweat. But if you know someone that is, you can feel free to share this with them. And advertising and marketing is all about just spreading the word to the masses. So so you guys know the drill at this point. I know Steven won last week. I didn't write the check? So 10 Cuckoo bucks to the first three or the first two who put this out there. So Josh already posted it. So all you got to do is take a screenshot.
Oh, I just sent the message itself so other people have it.
Yeah, no, that was good. Appreciate that. So it starts right now. So the first two to send their screenshots that you send it to Snap, Insta, Facebook, or text. So it's text, Insta, Facebook, or Snap. All you got to do is screenshot that you send the proof. Send it to 3 people, and then you just send a screenshot to this group right here. And the first 2 people who send these screenshots will get, I'll do 15 Cuckoo bucks. 15 Cuckoo bucks. You can send this to Snap, an Insta, or Facebook, or just a text message. Hey, it's kind of random. My boss has a couple part-time positions he wants to fill. If you know anyone looking for extra cash, just let me know, or send them to PinellasStudentWork.com. Super simple. You send them this. Let's see who's going to do it. Patiently waiting. Copy, paste, snap. Copy, paste, screenshot. Copy, paste, screenshot. Copy, paste, screenshot. Paste to the Game Changer group. Bang, 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 bang. All right, Sierra and Alex. Nice. Nice. All right. Sierra and Alex. You guys both get 15 Cuckoo bucks. I'll write the checks, and then Alex, I'll hook you up with that check when I see you next. And if anybody responds, all you do is just respond with this. It's really simple. And I know that's what Kiki's been doing, and she just puts me in a 3-way text message. You don't even have to answer them. If they ask a bunch of questions of like, what's the job? What is it all about? You don't have to explain it. You don't even have to tell them about Cutco or Vector. All you say is, my manager can explain it better than me. I'll put you in a 3-way text with him. He can explain everything. And if you don't have their phone number, just ask them what's your phone number. That's it. Super simple. Super simple. So welcome. So just to kind of wind up, I just wanted to go through real quick calendar as far as the events. We're going to go through the second session a little bit more in detail when Steven goes through the push. I just want to make sure you guys know the March Madness contest, it starts on Monday. So it starts on Monday. So each of you during session 2 are going to want to give your goals. Right now I have Steven looking to sell 10 grand and win that gourmet set and really help our team out and continue and hold down this trophy. We got Amanda looking to sell 5 grand, Josh 5 grand, and Sierra 8 grand. They're looking to do 25, 25, 20, and 30 demos for the 15 days of push. You got 15 days, so they're looking to do about 2 a day on average. Nothing absolutely crazy, but they're looking to step up and do a little bit more than what they were already doing. That 3K to Feast event is going to be pretty exciting. You get a free meal and with all the champions who hit 3K, which is cool. So something to look forward to. The kickoff phone jam starts on Sunday. So I'll announce this contest officially. We'll start the contest at 2 p.m. I'll announce it officially during session 2. But all you need to know is you leave with 5, there'll be a raffle. Leave with 6 or more, there'll be a cash grab. Must be in attendance for this. Leave with 10 or more, big prize raffle. We're talking about $100 plus item of Cutco. So if you're ever going to come to Clearwater for Phone Jam, this would be the week for free cash, but anyone could be in the raffle for the prizes. So leave with 5, leave with 10. I'll announce those prizes a little bit later on. Something that's going to be helping is the morning elevation series at 8 a.m. We have some really high-powered speakers that are going to be joining in from 8 to 8:30 Monday through Friday. And then we'll be doing a phone jam from 8:30 to 9. If there was ever a time to wake up early, this would be the time to do so. So I can't emphasize enough the importance of starting your day with a daily ritual the right way. This would be the chance to start the daily rituals right. I love that Lindsay's been doing morning demos. I would love to see morning skill set, morning influence, morning phone calls, morning organization. So at this point in time, I'm curious. We'll just get preliminary signups. Who says, Mike, you know what? I'm going to join this thing. I'll wake up 8 a.m. to 9 a.m. Monday through Friday, not forever, just for the 2 weeks of push, just so that way I can, hit some goals and work hard and, be held accountable. So who can I add to this elevation series? So Stephen?
I'll do it.
Stephen?
I'll do it.
Awesome. Who else can I add to this? Sierra? Love it. Josh? Love it. What about Virtual Land? Says they can wake up and begin learning from some of the best minds. And don't get me wrong, I'm going to do another official sign up later, but we're just doing preliminary sign-ups. I'll help you understand. There will be guest speakers, people of the likes of Dylan Fitzes of the world. I'm going to enroll people like Colton Mewburn, people like Andrew Evans, Silver Cup champ. I'm going to enroll some really badass people to be inspiring the masses during this 8 a.m. workshop. So we'll talk about it session 2. Rack your brain a little bit. And if you say, Mike, I'll do it, but I can't do these 2 mornings because of class. Hey, no big deal. We'll be flexible as long as we establish the agreements ahead of time. So we would love for you guys to hit some goals. Local March Madness starts March 5th. Surge applications must be over 15K. March 15th, we'll start accepting applications. The next Assistant Manager Conference call is Tuesday, March 19th at 5 p.m. We have our March Madness Gulf Division meeting on March 27th. They'll be held at Tampa at the Ramada. And then our Summer Kickoff Conference for all promoted Assistant Manager, Branch Manager districts will be Friday, March 29th to Sunday, March 31st in Jacksonville. So start making the arrangements for transportation, between now and then. So I appreciate all of you guys giving me some time and giving me your effort and your energy during session 1. We have a great session 2 lined up where we're going to start digging into actual push planning. We're going to do some time management and goal setting workshops during session 2. Jeff Gamboa has a 4-minute message he wanted to give to us as well. So I'll see you guys ready, in 2 hours at 8:45. In the meantime, we want to crush some phone calls. So go ahead on the WhatsApp group, post how many appointments you have set up ahead of you so far before we start phoning. So let me find the template from last week. A lot of you guys did a great job with that. And that way we have that. So right here, so we'll do set, goal. All right, so go ahead and use that template. How many do you have set ahead of you so far? And what is your goal? How many do you want ahead of you? So if you could fill that in. Our mission, as always, is to leave with at least 35 appointments ahead of us. So set and goal. All right, so I got Alex wants 4, we'll get him. Kiki wants 2, we'll get it. Sierra wants 5, we'll get it. Lindsay only needs 1, we'll get it. Cole, thank you for posting this. I'll be communicating with you guys. You could stay on the Zoom to make your phone calls. It'd be great. I'll support you where I can, and we'll have a great session. I'll see you guys in 2 hours. Thanks for joining in, guys.